This is chapter 4, problem number 1. Borrower gets a fully amortizing loan for $125,000 at 11% for 10 years. What will be the monthly payment on the loan? If this loan had a maturity of 30 years, what would be the monthly payment? So it's a 10-year loan, which is 120 months at 11%. And because this is going to be monthly compounding, we're going to divide that by 12. The loan is for $125,000. We are solving for payment, and it's a fully amortizing payment, which means we want the payment to go down to 0. So we have a $125,000 loan over 10 years, but it's a monthly payment, so we need to know how many months that is. We just multiply 10 years by 12, and that's 120 months. We also have an 11% annual interest rate, but again, it's monthly, so we divide that one by 12. And $125,000 is our present value. 0 is our future value because we want the fully amortizing payment. And we're going to be solving for payment. Remember, when you're calculating any time value of money, especially like a loan, you only need 3 of these variables, and then you can find out the other 2. The easiest way, and typically in a loan scenario, is you set the 4th one to 0 for the fully amortizing payment. And that's what we're going to do in this case. So let's see how we would punch that into the calculator. So we have a 10-year loan, and we're going to use the G key to enter that as N. It'll automatically multiply it by 12 to give us 120 months. We've got an 11% interest rate. We're also going to use the G key for that to do the divide by 12. Enter that as I, so 11 GI. And then we have $125,000 as our loan amount, and that's the present value. We're going to set our future value to 0, fully amortizing payment, and then solve for PMT, which gives us $1,721.88. Now notice that the payment comes out negative, and remember, the positive and negative signs follow the cash flow in and out of the pocket. Say, if you're the borrower, then you would receive a loan in positive cash flow of $125,000, and then your payments back to the lender would be cash out of pocket, so they would be negative. The second part of the question says, well, what if this was a 30-year loan? Then what would be the payment? So same thing, we would change our time from 10 years to 30 years, so that 30 times 12 would be 360 months. Same thing on the interest rate, 11% divided by 12, $125,000 present value, 0 for the future value, solving for payment. Let's punch that in. Now, if you already had these in your calculator, you could just go back and change the N and then resolve for payment. But I'll start over from the beginning. So we have a 30-year loan now, GN, makes it 360 months, 11% GI to get the interest rate. $125,000 is our present value. 0 is our future value. Solving for payment, we get $11.90 and 40 cents.